Hey guys, I'm Seiben and welcome back to more Magic the Gathering speculation. So in this video, I'd like to talk about, surprise surprise, the upcoming Battle for Zendikar block. Instead of discussing speculation based simply on my ideas, today I want to take a look at some of the confirmed artwork for the set. Using this art, we can confirm the presence of some really key figures in this story arc. First off, let's look at one of the most prominent pieces of art to be revealed so far. I find this one to be the most interesting because it shows a lot of different figures at the same time. Of course, we have the ever brave and bold Gideon taking the helm in the center of the art, but you can also see the Planeswalker Kiora standing just behind him. I kinda had a feeling that she'd be represented in this set somewhere, but this pretty much confirms it. And look what's in her hands. It's the bident she stole from the god of the sea, Thesa, on Theros. Just beneath the pair you see the familiar spawn of Ulamog, who will most likely make up most of the baddies in this set, no shocker there. What really gets me about this art is the group which seems to be following Gideon and Kiora into battle. I don't think any of these are prominent characters yet, but that doesn't matter. What matters are their races. You can clearly see what seems to be 2 core, 2 humans, and 2 vampires seemingly working together to fight off the Eldrazi. Could this be a hint to a return to allies? Who knows? I'm just glad to see that even the vampires of Zendikar are willing to join in on the fight against their former masters. Next we have a couple images of Nissa Ravane and Gideon Jora fighting some Eldrazi together. There isn't much to say about these 2 images, they just seem to be art of the pair fighting off Eldrazi. I would like to mention that Gideon and Nissa are depicted in a lot of art together, maybe the hints of some type of bond or relationship forming between these 2 characters. Other than that, we see this huge white tower with floating landmasses around it. It's a structure which also appears in a lot of this art, and one can assume it will be a point of great interest in this set. Moving on is one of the juiciest pieces of art I've ever seen because it confirms I was right about something for once. This artwork of a more human-looking Ob Nixilis allows us to make the assumption that he'll make an appearance in this set. Now, he looks like he's killing an Eldrazi in this artwork, so is he a good guy now or something? Well, I wouldn't go that far, and you'll see why in a second. We do know that Ob Nixilis will play a role in the story arc, but it's more hinted that he's trying to regain his lost Planeswalker spark, so that he can continue his deadly conquest of planes. And in this image, we can see why Ob Nixilis is most likely not going to be a stand-up guy in the battle for Zendikar. That's clearly the fallen Planeswalker's arm in the art. You can even make out the shadow of his very distinctly horned skull. He seems to be killing a male core, who we believe to be grouped up with our heroic Planeswalkers against the Eldrazi. If Ob Nixilis is picking fights with these allies, it's safe to say he's still up to his evil ways. Next we have an image of Ugin the Spirit Dragon and Jace Beleren working together on some odd magical essence thing. In the blue magic we can see what appears to be the Eldrazi spawn, but this art's meaning is still something of a mystery. At least it shows us that these 2 extremely intelligent planeswalkers will be working together to find a solution to the Eldrazi threat, which is pretty cool in and of itself. This next piece of art is really cool to me. It again shows how a lot of the races are banding together behind the leadership of Gideon to face this global threat. We have Gideon again leading the charge with a core, a human, and a vampire making up his ranks. You can see that all their weapons appear to be glowing, as if Gideon is using his white magic to enhance them. It could also mean that a core lithomancer may have crafted these weapons, but this is most likely going to be the art for some kind of enchantment card, so yeah. I want to note that this male core, or something that appears similar to him, has appeared in a lot of these arts so far. He possibly could be a new legendary creature. And take a close look at that vampire in the background. It looks similar to Drana, the blood chief of the Calistria vampires. It could be her in the fight, or at least one of her connected kin. And finally, we have what appears to be the art of the actual Planeswalker cards for Nissa Ravane and Gideon Jora. Not much to say here, but Nissa's art in particular looks amazing, like she's ready to just obliterate some Eldrazi, you know? I would like to mention that both of these arts have depictions of Hedrons in them. It may be a continuing theme in the other Planeswalkers for this block, but who knows? They could just be there because they look cool. Man, that's all the art released thus far, guys. It wasn't a lot, but I like to look at this artwork as a sign for things to come. We're more than likely to see this art on some of the cards in the battle for Zendikar, and it's just neat to see which characters will be seen in this set. Of course, we still have a lot of questions which need answering, answers which these images just couldn't provide. I'll be bringing you more of the artwork as it becomes revealed, but for now, we all just have to ponder on the secrets of Zendikar for a while. In any case guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really goes a long way in supporting future content. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.